Yes. Right. Okay, we're working. I have to check that the microphone audio is working, because if not, and it's been complicated by the fact that now Twitch insists on running ads every time, whether you're watching somebody else's stream or I'm starting up my own stream, it runs ads, so I have to wait for that and to finish, and then I can get into the game, which is a bit annoying. And it's probably because I don't have Amazon Prime. Well, whatever. Anyway, we're back in Oblivion. How's about that then? When we were last here, we captured this place. And we killed these ghosts. And we looked at these bizarre windows that you can't see out of. And we may have opened this door, which we did, because we went in here and put things in there. And we spoke to the Count of Skingrad, and he promised to send some of his best soldiers to help defend Bruma, and we discovered, quite clearly, I hasten to add, that the Count of Skingrad is a vampire. So there. And then we were going to do this, because we need to go to Bravel. Over there. Which is over there. Over here. Where I am, which is here. And because we can't zoom the bloody map out, we have to do this. Hang on a second, because I just need to turn this game down in my headset, because I can't even hear myself speak. Right, oops, right, so we know, oh for the love of God, right, so we have other places that we need to go. In Citadel, we need to go to Leywin, which just should be Welsh, Bravel, which should also be Welsh, and the Imperial City, which is there. I think we've done Shading Hall. Yes. Then we need to go there, do we? Obviously Bruma, we don't need to go to. We've done Coral, or Chorrol. I call it Coral. So, we have things to do there. And I'm going to upset some of you, because I want to walk it all the way to Bravel. I know, but because I want to walk there, you need to know. So let's get on with it. Before we get on with it, let's check our inventory. So we're not looking around things. Well, we're 99. I think we're okay. Let's have a look, make sure we're not carrying things we're not going to need. I think we've got that. So, oops. Whoa, extreme close up. Not carrying any armor we don't need. Nope. Splendid. However, tell you what we do. Tell you what we do need to do. Before we go any further, before we start our quest, we need, let's go all the way down here, do this. Need to fix our Akaviri Katana. We can't fix them because we're not high enough skill yet. Stop breaking hammers! Right, so my armor skill has increased. Alright, so we've done that. So what we do here is we click save, because then that means we don't have to do that again should I die stupidly without saving, and we can now proceed. And I'm going to be stood on the Widow's Walk balcony type thing here. I've not gone downstairs. Ah, see, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'll just go for a little perusal around here. Can pick some morning glory if I choose. And go over here. Can jump over. Look at that. Because it's my house. And no one can stop me. Got my own little garden. Bit of a broken wall. But this bit's fixed. A nice little sort of rock arrangement there. Crockery, as you call that. Bit more there. Another gate. See, it's all nice. It's private property. I can open this. I'm going to close this, and nobody can say a damn thing. However, what I'm unhappy about here, really, is what I would like is if someone could just come along and build the wall up along here like so, because the wall just sort of ends there, so it's nice and neatened off, so any of the village peasants or tramps can't just waltz in here, you know, waltz into this bit, because that's my tree, not theirs. So that's what we need to do, but I'll leave that for now. And I shall carry on with this. Getting that was a real chore, and I've gone the wrong way, because that's the castle of places that I don't want to go.
It's you.
It's you. It's me.
Sir.
Sir. Okay, Crichton. I don't need to speak to you about any of that stuff. So rather than go back, we're just gonna go. No, we want to go this way, because that way just takes us round the other side, which is no good. No bloody use to anyone, is it? So, what have we got going? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang about. I always forget to do this. Can we work, laptop? Thank you. Now, streaming. Post. And that should now fire that out there. To announce to people that I am actually broadcasting. In case anybody should fancy coming in, of course. And it's raining. It's splendid. Alright. So, we can go this way. Which I don't think I'm following the pathway here. Which I'm, of course, not. So, I was being beguiled by the game there. Which I'm not impressed by the game. Now, is that trouble ahead? There's trouble. Stop. Give us your wallet. Another Oblivion gate. Hitherto undiscovered Oblivion gate. I've fallen. Oh, bloody hell. No. No. No! Oh, god damn it, Bethesda. I bet I can't fast travel either, because if there's... let's just try. Go here. Yeah, we can. That's because I thought Oblivion Gate is good things. Fast travelling. Naughty people. Horse, of course. Hang on, where are all these things that are showing us undiscovered suddenly on the map? You know that I have to satisfy my OCD now when looking these places. Oh hell, you gonna attack me?
Or else.
Ah, shut up, cat boy.
We can play it that way if you like.
Yes, we can, Lion-O.
Jump on my soul.
Well, two things. First thing, no. Second thing, you don't have a sword. You've got it looks like a mace of some description, and I'll add another one in there. No, again. And you haven't even got any money. You're a rubbish bandit. Thought you could just come along and... Like, I'm just going to give you 1,000 gold. You know how long it takes to get gold in this bloody game? Foolish highwayman. Rubbish highwayman. Hello, Fledo. I hope I said that right. Yep, good old Oblivion. Oh. God, here we go. Oh, I'm not doing it. Oh, I run out of lockpicks. I must have been really bad at that. I'll have to try and get some more. See, like, a good highwayman should have had, you know, a number of lockpicks. But he didn't, because he's rubbish. Let's go hoppy, hoppy, hop. Hang on, what's this place? This looks like a farm. Really wish I didn't actually have to walk. Oh, there we go. Lord Drad's estate. Well, Lord Drad, that does not sound like a friendly person, does he? I'll get off his land before he shoots me. And I've found the bleak mine. Lord Drad's estate. Can't close his gate. Lord Drad's estate and the bleak mine. These don't sound like places I want to be hanging around too long. What's that? Oh, stop that. Cast shrine. So get on this road here. And I'm probably going in entirely the wrong direction. Yeah, I was. It's heading away from it. What's this place? Undiscovered place. What are you? Hello, Vera. That's a really old and rubbish joke, and it wasn't even really funny the first time. What have we got? Got something after us. Oh my god, joypad, stop. Shut up. Oh well. This Flado's gone. What's this place? Brina Cross Inn. With a horse, of course. Maybe my bad joke about the aloe vera might have made him go away. And really need to stop doing that, don't I? There's right. Okay, so this is where I'm near where I was before when I got stuck. Oh. There's more of those plants. I'm going to discover this gate, but I'm not actually going to go through it just yet because I don't actually need to, but I can come back and beat it up when I need to. Right, calm down. Have I discovered it? Yeah, I have, right. Also discovered I'm getting it. See, scamp. Don't want that. The only reason, by the way, I don't want to do that Oblivion gate just now is because they can take... Oh, there's another one over there. They're springing up all over the place. They can take an age to complete sometimes. Some of them you can do really quick. It's kind of bizarre, but I know that the idea is that you take them out as and when you come across them, because you want, even though you discover them on the map. I'm getting wolf here. Even though on the map, words. Who needs them when you're chatting on a live stream? Who needs words, right? But anyway, words of such distinction that would remember that words. My head's actually just gone. Hang on, I wonder if I'm... Hang on. There we go. Right. I've had a bit of cranberry juice and everything's just come back to me. It's amazing, isn't it? The map does not differentiate between Oblivion gates that you've closed and Oblivion gates that remain open. And so what tends to happen is you can end up going to ones that you've already closed and you won't know until you get there. But at the moment I know there's two. Well, I mean, if I can make a mental note, there's two in this area, and it's not, obviously I know the Kavach one there is one I've already done, but you see, like I closed that gate. That's one, and that one, that's one, that's one, that one, and that one are ones I've only just discovered, but they're still open, you see. That one's closed. So you don't actually, they don't differentiate, to be perfectly honest with you all, which can make it a bit of a pain in the arse. But normally I would just go in and close them, but because I've done quite a few Oblivion gates on these streams, and I'm going to have to do some more in order to get the soldiers of Grumar, I don't want to get bogged down in just being in Oblivion all the time. It's pretty good, it's cool, but it's not always the best. Stop it! Put your ears back up. Now look what you made me do. Stop. Don't like killing doggy wolf creatures. Games need to stop doing that. Or make them werewolves. So like man-wolf. Man-wolf. God, that sounds like a really bad 80s action movie. Man-wolf. So let's go this way, do we? No, because that's... No, that up there's Kavach. This is the way I want to go. La da 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 da. What a stunning game this is, even on the 360, without any mods, because you can't mod it on the 360. Somebody's going to come in. Oh, well, actually, you can if you hack your Xbox 360 and download this file that we've just pulled out of our arse. I think you'll find you can actually play modded games. Not really. I don't do shit like that. Yeah, point is, it still looks like a great game. Is it 10 years old? 11 years old now? I always forget. I always like to think if this was given the Skyrim Remastered Edition treatment, what that actually would be like on the PS4 and Xbox One. Okay, it's only a small bear cub. This game really is deplorable. Fully grown black bear. Look at it, it's like mini bear. This game's making me savage, I don't like it. Anyway, I'll save anyway so I don't have to take out mini bear again. Alright. So, before I was attacked by Bear the Shrunken, what was I saying? Don't know. Couldn't have been important. Well, it wouldn't have been really, because I'm just playing Oblivion and streaming it. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, stop that. Ah! That was it, yeah. I was talking about... actually, yes, it was very important. How good it would be if they'd remastered this. Well, actually, I think what Bethesda should do... Jesus Christ, my stream went all Commodore 64 like that. Is get Skyrim. No, because they've done that. They should get Arena, Daggerfall. You can't remaster them because they're too old, and you'd have to just build everything up from scratch. Then Morrowind and Oblivion, because they're more modern engines, build them up and remaster them. Just make like a high-res version of Arena and Daggerfall and adapt them to a modern control system. Because, well, certainly Arena, I've not actually played Daggerfall, but I've been playing Arena, and that is like pretty much all mouse controlled. You can use keyboard to move, but it's very rudimentary. I mean, there's no WASD or anything like that, so it is primarily controlled by the mouse. To turn and move, you just take the mouse to the extremities of the screen, and that will make the character, and then press the left mouse button, and that makes the character walk. And also turn. So you push up to the top of the screen and press the left mouse button, and the further up the screen you are, the faster the character walks. And turning left and right, you take it to the extremities, the left and right. Why am I fighting a boar with a mohawk? The madness of this game. See, there was just no need for that, Mr. Boar. Oops. But yes, that would be what I would do, which would be nice. So, I'm beginning to regret walking this now. It's turning out to be a lot further than I thought. I still could just fast travel, I suppose, but we wouldn't get to see all the nice scenery, would we? Plus the fact there are things along the way that I haven't actually uncovered yet, which I want to uncover. So, that's why I'm walking, alright? Head over the bridge, my friend. I've come to the conclusion that you can pretty much make a song out of anything. What's that? I found the Firelight Cave. Aren't I good? So that might become important for a later mission. Then I can just fast travel there because I have discovered it. Alright. So, need to go way up there. Then we need to go right there. And then there. Nobody's going to watch this. Nobody. Oh. Hello. Oh, well, this is another Oblivion that I mean, close. Just the opposite of open. Get up before you say anything, Clanfear. So I'll have to make a note to come back to that one. So I obviously must have had the same idea as some previous playthrough. Get off, whatever you are. Don't run off. Doesn't work. Keep your skin. Now what? Got any money? Give us your money. I'll have your money. Keep your skin. I'm not Buffalo Bill. It puts the lotion on its body. It does this whenever it's told. Is that another one? That's another one. My God in heaven. We are under attack. And oh, I haven't found that one. I was going to say. I have now. Now don't you be hiding behind anything. I can hear you. Yep. Oh, I knew you were going to do. Will you stand still? You bloody scrote. Hellfire. Right. You know what? This isn't. I'm not getting anything done again. Every single time I stream this game, I managed to. Right. Who did that? Where are you? Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, every time I stream... Is there another one? No. Right, every time I stream this game, I always end up, like, achieving but one thing. Because I get distracted by everything else. And it's happening again. Purposefully, I'm not going through them bloody gates for that reason. Let's see if I can approach someone without my weapon. Oh, that'd be nice. Hiya, you're alright. Jesus. Good God. Try to be nice. See? I'll have that. Oh, you got a lockpick. Right. Now you see I'm completely all over the place. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where the... that's the road. Crumble, crumble. So I want to go this way. Because that's a place. It looks a bit like Camelot in the old films. With the big cone. I know the turrets. My missus calls them cones. Which I think is great. But they are not cones. But she calls them cones.
Good afternoon.
Is it? Is it really? You presumptuous oaf. Where are we? We're at Skingrad. We're at Count von Not Dracula's place. We're going to circumnavigate his abode. Oh my god! Bloody hell, a great big part of his castle just appeared out of nowhere. Typical of these vamps. This seemed like a good idea. There was a logic behind me not fast travelling to Bravil. Believe me, there really, really was. Because I wanted to unlock unfound things on the map. But in my fairnessness, even though that technically isn't a phrase or word, in fairness to me is what I really meant to say. I did entitle this stream Aimless Wanderer. I don't want to hear any complaints about false advertising or anybody going out there thinking that they can take out some kind of class action lawsuit against me for boring them to death, because I won't accept it. I clearly said Aimless Wanderer. There has been no finer example of me being aimless and wandering. I think I fulfilled all of those criteria. And the fact that the one and only person who was watching this aside from me has buggered off the moment I said you're not allowed to take a class action lawsuit out against me means that my one and only viewer at that time was here to take a class action lawsuit out against me. But it's okay. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. It's okay. It's alright. People come and go throughout the stream. That's how it works. I'm fine. Why are you now following me? Why is there another Oblivion gate? Because I destroyed that one up there with the smoking trees. And you've not been discovered. This is now annoying me. Hello!
Your money or your life.
Didn't I kill you earlier, Highwayman? 100 gold. Ah! Oh, it was 100, not 1,000, but still let me just throw my head back. Ha! Oh, foolish.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
You prefer dying? Really? You're feeble. No, I do that every time I play this. I start trying to bring out some Emperor Palpatine. Not today. Alright. Ooh, we're at a crossroads. So this way, that's the Imperial City, so that's the way I actually need to go. I just want to discover this place. I found a gate to Oblivion. Where is that? That looks oh, that's in a graveyard. Dudes. Come on. Oh. Let me save. Got no decorum, do you? You. Oh, we're done. I always do that. I always have to remember it doesn't go back to the game screen. It stays in the... because you pause to save the game. It's not a quick save. No, can't do it. Sorry guys. Gonna have to deal with this. Can't be having an Oblivion gate desecrating a graveyard in my world. Sorry guys, I know. I promised I wouldn't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do beforehand. I'm going to kill all of these people, things and other creatures of the abyss. for this desecration. No, no clan fear. No, you shan't. One simply does not create an Oblivion gate in a graveyard in Citadel when I'm around and live. Yes. How do you feel about that, Scamposaurus? Scamperbots. Hang on a minute. Look at that, they've even kicked the graves out. We'll sort this out, don't you worry. Hot viewers. What have they done to the horse? Right. This madness stops. Who's done that? Well, the horse is like got some kind of bizarre corruption. Oh, you fools. You defilers. That horse was probably just going along the road and got sucked into the Oblivion gate. Look at the poor thing. You bastards. I'm going to destroy all of yous. Damn you and your explosive accoutrements. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure accoutrement is something like you'd put on a sandwich to make it taste better. You explosive tomato ketchup. Oh, balls. Right, so I've got it. You know when I said about these things that can take forever to do? Yeah. Yes, what old lady's just gone and done? That's right, boo-boo. I've just gone and started a gargantuan. Oh, you. Where are you? I have to kill you all, you know this. Where art thou? Your fireballs not stop me, you sniffling thing. Don't you whip me. Ah, this is gonna... Ah, what type of thing is going on here? Oh, just taking me round in a big fecking circle. Use the map, Luke. No. Use the map. I know I will. Nobody's told me to do that. I'm just having an inner dialogue with acted out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a1ydy's playthrough of Oblivion has devolved into getting lost in an Oblivion world. Aimless wanderer. From now on, henceforth, I shall call all of my adventure RPG based characters Aimless Wanderer. I haven't got a bloody clue where I'm going. Right, map time. I give up. So... So hang on. What's that? The nether tunnels. Nether tunnels. Of course they're nether tunnels. Right there. Fool. Greetings. Hey. Kung fu me, you scrub. We'll have that, and that. We'll have the law. Alright. That just goes back up there. I hope you guys can see. Just 1 second. Let me just bring my laptop a little closer so I can see it. I can hear you sniffing or hissing or whatever it is you're doing. Dirt. Oh, I thought it was treasure there. Here you go. Gold. Thank you. Oh, I think that's just going to go back round, round up there. So let's go down here. Right, I'll make this solemn promise right now. Should I ever get a PC that I can play this on, I am not going to get too distracted. Now, I want to emphasise a key thing I said there, too distracted, because you have to get distracted in an RPG. That's the rules, that's how it works. You gotta go for a wander. It's how you uncover really cool things in the game when you go wandering. Otherwise it's just linear and boring. And you don't get to die hilariously. I think you guys might be able to see this okay. I can see it reasonably okay on my laptop, and that's got a screen that is sub HD and rubbish. But actually, no, it's not. It's a 720p screen, sorry. I'm being awfully cruel to this old laptop. This old faithful servant. Right, we want to go this way. Ah, we just got whipped. Hate it when you do that. You're like, get all bigged up for conflict and then run off. Like scuzz bucket. Can they hurt me? Can you just spike me? No, good. Repair hammer. Oh, Al, you insist. Ah! They might be. I should really just set these as a shortcut, shouldn't I? But stop breaking the hammers, you hands like feet! And while we're here, we shall save. The rest of this stream is going to be me in this Oblivion realm, isn't it? I'm sorry, what is wrong with my throat? For crying out loud. Like I can't speak properly. It's going really coarse. I've got something stuck in it. More drink. That's better. Now I've got myself lost. You bloody idiot. Alright, so now I'm on the other side of the thing, and I need to get in there. So these, stop that! These Oblivion towers. What? Who? Why, you Lanthea runs you. So, I need to have a look at this, because I'm going to suggest that that big thing in the middle is the tower we need. Well, it is, because that's where the is kept. So, I'm just having a look to see if I don't have to go through all of the towers in order to get there, because that would be a giant pain in the ass. Sometimes the Oblivion world can be quite deceptive, and you're thinking you've got, oh my god, I've got all this to do, and it actually turns out you don't. But I've got a feeling in this case you do, because these are on a lower level and these are on the level above. And because there is the interconnecting platform, as you can see there, this, I think I'm going to have to do that. But I might not have to go into each of the towers, which is alright if I don't have to. But if I do, I do. Alright, I think, yeah. Yeah. Unless... No. Bloody hell! I need to open this. Let me guess. Oh, gold. I was about to say mort flesh. So this is the gate, I think. Oh no, that's the cage master. Are you the cage master? That's gate control. Oh shit! Sorry, mate. Now, if the gods are being kind, of course, they are being kind. Da, 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 da. Yes. What? Something stunned me momentarily. There is no future for you, scamp. Alright, let's do a save. Well, no, yes. Splendid! We're in the right tower. Come, Clanfear. I can give you reason to fear. Why isn't there a... That's going back outside, isn't it? Oh, this better not be one of these ones where... Alright. Okay. What we panic over? I thought, oh please God don't tell me it's one that's got like this weird layout that I've got to go above the... got to go in one of the towers and access this by a higher level. Drain my willpower. Every time I go to do a power attack, by the time this bloody thing does it... Oh, there we go. The guys usually run off. Clickety click. Click, click, click goes the Xbox. I really should just take up another language, I think, and leave English to those people who can speak it. I was supposed to be Xbox One joypad. Click, click, click went the Xbox One joypad. But it became an Xbon. Get out, scam. You didn't do that then. Come back, scam. I have something to say. It's better to burn out and to fade away. Bit of Neil Young. Or, if you don't want to use Neil Young, you can either have Def Leppard, the Def Leppard intro to Rock of Ages, or if you want to go super cool, you can go the Kurgan from Highlander, played by the wonderful Clancy Brown, with that as well. You've got a choice of 3, and that's all I'm giving you. You need to stop hitting me. Give me a heart. I'm not going to be able to get all the way up here, am I? What? And from where? From over there? Oh, there's Darth Maul. Again. You've been out of places to run to, I'm afraid, Lord Maul. Tell me they didn't rip off Darth Maul. Right. I'm being pincered, lads. You are? Your pincer strike failed. Come back here so that I might bring thee. Alrighty then. Who's next to the chop? You over there then. Listen, I just want to have a heart to heart with you. We're nearly there. We've nearly done this. It's... oh, hello. A new one to these parts.
Sadly, you've gone the same way as everybody else. But thanks for coming. We'll have that, and that, and that. Because I can pick these things up now I have a house to store them in. Boom! I have liberated the graveyard. And it didn't take a whole stream to... See that, boys? Right, I think we'll celebrate that with a save. Of course, it's it was the other pathway, wasn't it? Because I came in off the road. Yeah, because that coffin was behind me when I went in. Alright. We've closed that gate. We were going up here, that's right. Okay, so this should be to the Imperial City, which is the path we need to follow. That's the Oblivion gate that I've already discovered. Well then, the little that was starting to snow then. As I say, that's clever with a clear sky. That sky. What's he doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Oh, he's just killed something, and that's... that's rolling down this hill. A boar. Look at the meat off that. You just carry on rolling. That's right. Keep on rolling. You know what time it is. So, we have a winged critter. An imp. By imp. There's another imp. Ow. What? Enough, your nonsense. No, is that a place I've already discovered? We'll soon. No. So that I need to go take that path. I just want to discover this place. It's only here. Come on, I should not have to get this close, right? Say a ta-ta. Say a ta-ta. You can make a song out of anything. Really easy. I want to go back and start playing some more of Elder Scrolls Online as well. I've not really... well, I've played a bit of it, but I've not actually got very far. Well, I don't think, anyway, in it. I think I've streamed... I know I've streamed it, but I don't know if I've done 1 or 2 streams on it, maybe. I've done 3, I don't know. But I'd like to get back in playing that. This is a Daedric statue. It's a statue of some description. Yeah. Look at these dudes.
I played Lord Vile's game and lost my soul. Small loss, I think.
Yeah, you look really happy about it too, which is kind of bizarre.
You approach the shrine of Clavicus Vile. You should not be here unless you have...
Why
business
would
with Lord Clavicus.
anybody want to worship anything that was
An
called
intriguing
Clavicus the
fellow from
Vile?
what I've heard. A cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser. He's the talk of Anvil, apparently. Daedra lords demand offerings and services. If you won't do as you're told, just forget about it.
Well, yes, I shall.
Here we worship Lord Clavicus. Do you have business with the Daedra?
Well, aside from wanting to destroy them all.
There are many deals to be made, even with a god. You could find great wealth, or painful death. If you wish to bargain with Clavicus,
500 gold.
approach with an offering of 500 gold, and hope the Lord smiles on your offering.
The Lord can smile on my nether region.
Go then.
I have not got the money to spare on your weird pursuits. I think this is the right road. We'll soon check in a minute. Make sure that we're on the right path. I don't think calling this stream Aimless Wanderer has done me any favours in terms of getting anybody in to watch it. What's this place called? Haynow Cave. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh, stop that. Well, there's the Imperial City, so I know I'm definitely heading the right way. Because I need to branch off and head towards Bravil and Leywin, which I always want to call Llewellyn. And then we could do the Imperial City bit. This is going to be the bit where I, yeah, Bravil, Leywin. Let me just uncover these places first, though. That's just there. That there. Actually cut across using that road. See, I mean, alright, that you saw the, like, sort of popping, or the shadows on the lake popping, but when they're there, they really do look good. I say, I know there's a lot of pop here, but it's an old system, you know. Not the Xbox One. The game was written for an old system, and it had to work around the limitations. Believe me, when I saw this game for the first time on the 360, I was massively blown away. Attack of the Killer Ball! It's interesting, Forza Horizon 7 was a game that blew me away with the visuals. And, you know, in spite of the fact that we've got obviously much more capable and powerful consoles out these days, that happens less and less. Because dare I say, and again, I always leave myself open to debate from people on this, but in my opinion, I think that the visual improvements that we see in games now are more incremental between generations. You don't get that wow factor that you used to get. Because, oh my god, terribly sorry, that's so rude to yawn. Because the difference is, when you went from, say, the Mega Drive, Genesis, Super Nintendos to the PlayStations and N64's, there was a really big difference. You went from essentially 2D games to 3D games. So you had this big revolution where games went from being flat, the worlds went from being flat, to more immersive worlds that were fantastic to look at. You know, everything wasn't just shifting on a 2D plane anymore. But that is different now. So when you went from PS1 to PS2, there was that big leap forward in terms of texture quality, smoothness. You know, the visuals were more impactful. And then when you went from that generation, Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 2, sorry, and you went to the last gen, it was that big quantum leap forward again in visuals. You know, the textures again were a lot better. The worlds were far more detailed. It seemed that there were so many more possibilities for games. And this generation we've got now, it's been refinement. I think if we'd leapt from this generation and 4K had become standard with high dynamic range, I think we would have actually seen a bigger shift in that sense. I think we probably would have seen a bigger quantum leap forward, but you're just not going to get that these days. Because think about it, the console increases now are going to be incremental. Gone are the days of those big jumps. They're doing these 0.5, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere, to be honest. I think this thing underwater? No. The PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, I don't think you're going to see them not do well enough for these companies to not continue to have a PS5 Pro, an Xbox, whatever they call it, X, because it's a way for them to generate mid sort of console, mid sort of generational hype, which keeps people more invested in the product. Because what tends to happen when you get sort of 4 5 years into console life cycle, everybody's then talking about what's coming next. Where am I getting attacked from? You know, the current generation, people start to lose a bit of interest in. And yeah, I think that's what they're trying to avoid. The idea is, rather than just have that big cut-off point, you do these things incrementally, and you're almost keeping a perpetual interest in something. I'm not sure whether it'll work. I think that because essentially there is no reason to own an Xbox One X aside from visual enhancements, that there's no games coming out on that will not be on the standard Xbox One. So people from a pure gaming perspective are not going to miss out. You're just going to miss out on better visuals, and if they mean that much to you, you're going to buy an Xbox One X anyway. You've already got a 4K TV, and you're going to buy it anyway. The difference when you draw a line under a generation is that essentially you come out with games that you can't play anywhere else other than that console. And that's the kind of weird thing that Microsoft have done with the Xbox One, with all of this PC stuff. And I'm not going to say that I don't think they're taking their console market seriously, because they are. I think they view the Xbox One as maybe in of itself something that becomes more of a service. Xbox becomes more of a service than anything. I can see that happening. Where are you? There you are. Oh, swinging your big giant club hammer thing. Love that. Don't want to attack the dog. God damn it. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the Xbox One X does. Like every console that comes out, I want it to do well. I've never got on board with people that think it's hilarious when a console fails, because essentially you're saying it's great because of something that I care about is failing. No. Even if you don't have the same console, or don't have that console, you like one of the other ones, the competition is what drives creativity and innovation going forward. And if you don't have creativity in going forward, you have nothing. It'll stagnate and die very, very quickly. Especially in this age where it seems to me technology is moving at a very rapid pace. You know, it seems to be like progressively accelerating. So God, there's loads of things around here. Tell you what though, I'm not safe for a long time. No, I won't be going in that Oblivion gate, by the way. I know, you can see it on the map, but I'm not going in there. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, I like my PS4 Pro. I could have lived without it. I think if Sony had decided not to do a mid-cycle refresh, I could have lived without it. In the same way I could live without Xbox One. But as they're there, come on. And as they're a reality, I want them to succeed But I'm going to put a caveat to that. I want them to succeed in the way that they are now. In of ill omen. And what I mean by that is, I don't want them to succeed at the expense of what's already out. As long as they keep this plan of theirs as is, I'm okay with it. But if they start to say, oh, well, we're just going to release Xbox One X only games, like 6 months after it comes out, or if Sony do the same with the PS4 Pro, that would be wrong, because people will have gone and bought the PS4 Slim and Xbox One S on the understanding that those things still have quite a few miles left in the tank. That will be a deal breaker for me. And I'll tell you what's going to be a deal. Stop sending dogs to attack me. Wolf dogs. I'm getting way off the road here. Strange place. I thought we'd discuss this game. I had a viewer in. It may have been may have misheard what I said and have run off. Yeah, I need to do a topical ramble about fanboyism as well, and the idiocy of it, and how fanboys think that they actually serve a function when actually they don't. They think that evangelizing a product is a good thing, and it isn't. I need to do a ramble about that. And I might do that quite soon, actually. I don't want to leave it again like I did before. I went off and I was doing these gaming log things where I was just speaking to like a digital voice recorder. Like things that would just pop into my mind. And that fell by the wayside. Because I get tied up doing other things. Part back, because I said in the, for God's sake, what is this, like, Wolfhausen? Like I said in my last topical ramble, I'm not one of these people that can just make videos talking about bullshit I don't really care about. So I can have these really big gaps that can be like months. You look important.
Have you heard the call of the prophet? Do you walk the pilgrim's way? As do I. Perhaps we can, as long as
Oh
our
God, no.
You have heard him. Like me, you know he speaks the truth.
I don't.
And none will it. I will be the one to recover the Crusaders' relics. Or perhaps...
I don't want to do this quest right now. All I said was that...
I have taken up the prophet's call to defend the faith. Only a true knight, wielding the Crusaders' relics, can stop the evil that now threatens us. I walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knight. I would be glad of your company on the road, if your way lies with me. Blessings of the Nine upon your quest. Perhaps.
Oh, thank God for that. I think a bad fate might befall him, or Sir Roderick may become an issue. All these places to discover. See, this is why I walked. People that ran away have to do this in these games. You have to have those playthroughs where you just wander around. Oh my god. This is a timber wolf. Is that a unicorn? That's a unicorn. Holy shit! Alright, well, things have suddenly got a bit more... Bloody hellfire. Look! It's a unicorn! Why have I got... Another one! Minotaur of the Grove. Don't know what happened to my voice then. I shall leave the unicorn in peace. Because I don't want to ride it and get it killed. Because everybody loves unicorns on the internet and I'll probably be hunted down and killed myself. Plus the fact I really need to get to Bravel now. We've messed about enough. We're nearly there. So yeah, I as I was saying, those talkie videos are actually quite... they can be quite difficult to do. Just based on the fact that they're not really... If you want to talk about something that you without keep going over the same ground all the time, which can get boring. I just like to wait until I've got enough things that I want to talk about, or maybe I've got a different view on something or whatever. Like I'm not obliged to make videos. I don't do it for a living. So yeah, it's of no consequence. Have I broke my sword? Broke my bloody sword, haven't I? God damn it. Let's get all this. I'm now a journeyman. I can now repair magic weapons. That's what I wanted, lads. Lads and lasses. I wonder if that'll be the Oblivion gate I'll need to go to in order to complete the quest here in Bravel. Yeah, some people can they'll just pick out a news article and do videos about that. And it doesn't. They're good at that type of stuff. They do it for a living, so they kind of have to put content up as frequently as they can. Me personally, because I do this as a passion project, as a pastime, I don't really feel compelled to have to keep commenting on everything in the news. Gaming news, that is. Alright, well, that Oblivion thing's not going to be difficult to find, is it? It's right there.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I don't know, is there?
The Count put the guard on high alert. We'll be ready if the Daedra decide to attack. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I shut these things down for a living.
All Grogalish cares about is the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He really puts everything into it.
Oh, thanks for that.
Good day.
And here we are, at long last. We've finally arrived in Bravil. And somebody's bay horse has arrived here too. What's that place? Silverhorn on water? Hi there! Hello! Alright, the fair deal. Let's see if we get a deal at the fair deal. I've got some stuff I wish to sell.
You'll always get a fair deal here. I'm Willow. What can I get you?
Gravel?
Did you see that Oblivion gate just outside the walls? Mara, preserve us from the fate of Quatch.
Oh, don't worry, I'm here. Everything's fine now.
Gates opening everywhere. It's only a matter of time before another city goes the way of Kvatch.
Just relax. Stop panicking. Let's
Only
barter.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Well, as they don't do any more damage than... And I have silver arrows. Should I need them for any wolf-based thing? Get rid of that. I'm not interested in that. Sell all this to you. The sorted crap that I don't want.
That's more than...
Don't want to hear about that. That's more than I would normally pay. Right. What have you got? What have you got? Blah, 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 blah. I'll have some of them. Take 5 of them.
You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, give over. That wasn't a
Tell
hard
your friends
bargain.
about me. Be seeing you.
Alright. That's that. Because I was... Oh, picked up the swords, didn't I? A couple of swords, I think. Right, that answers that one. So, where's this place? Well, not this place. This place. I know what this place is.
Who will help an old beggar?
Not me.
Children are starving. Please help.
Good job. Castle Bravil. Guess it's that there. It's a bit wooden, this place, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Why is nothing ever easy? It's over there. Ah. Yes. Nice threads.
Good to see you.
Oh, what do you want?
I'm Fathis Aran, Count Bravil's staff wizard.
Bravil?
I can teach you conjuration. Anything to relieve the tedium of castle patronage.
Oh, piss off.
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dare.
Well,
By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Elden Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Amber and hear him for yourself. If
I've
you-
spoken to him.
I
Shut
don't know
up.
what Archmage Traven has against necromancy.
Because it's wrong. You're boring me.
Bye.
Yes. Cat.
Have you
God.
ever listened to one of
I do. For these people. In these games. Count.
Let's hear you.
Speak.
It is Terentius Count Braville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Well,
I
this.
wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share.
So fulfill your
Oblivion
duty.
Gate threatening Braville. I need all my soldiers.
No,
here.
you need me. You need but one.
I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion Gate. We'll hold the walls and hope for the best.
There's no point asking for a house because you won't trust me.
Head of the Elder Council to make himself emperor. He will not succeed.
Right. Well, you've been a barrel of laughs. How about you? Yeah, you're about as much use. Right. Damn it, I'll go take out another Oblivion Gate. You blithering idiots can't do anything right. You're lazy. It's your problem. You're one of them.
Hail.
You're another. You're a cat.
You're handy with a blade.
Yes, I'm very handy with a blade. Would you like me to demonstrate on your face? Oh, crap. What the hell's going on here? Right.
Waiting.
There's the fighters. Strange people. Oh, strange place. It's a bit of a dump, isn't it, really? Somebody's horse again. Save. Do this all my bloody self. Couldn't get any help off anyone. What thanks do I get? Oh, don't trust you enough to let you buy a house in my town. You single-handedly closed the Oblivion Gate. Oh, why did I pick that up? And saved us all from certain death. But don't trust you enough for a bloody house. You should give me a house. Saving your crap out of town. Where is it even? Where are you? Oh, you scuzz. Here's your gold. There's another one somewhere. Where did that come from? That came from there. There's a clan fee around here and all. I just... Yeah, I can. That looks spectacular to the guy watching this place. Dude just jumped sideways to an Oblivion Gate. Let's do a quick reconnoitre. Alright, let's whoop some ass. Clan fear. That's not part of the deal. The deal is I kick your ass and you give me good things. Come on. These things. They're not going to open. Not going to be nice, are you? Yep, it's going to probably be over there. Need to stop that. Can I just... Oh shit! Alright, that didn't go to plan. That didn't happen then. That was... I fully intended to do that. That was nothing but an experiment. So there. And anybody that tells you any different is a filthy liar. Well, that's the way I need to get to. That big old tower there. This tower's fallen. Hang on a sec. Alright. Right, there's probably going to be yeah, I thought so. Thought there'd be some kind of underground access point there. You can throw rocks at me all you like, but it won't make any difference. What's that over there? Alright. Bring it. What's that there? Right. Okay. Warm in here. Take that and sell it. Alright. Damn it. Okay, this is... I Wastes of Oblivion, Wastes of Oblivion, Wastes of Oblivion, Bloodwell. You're the only one that says something different, so I'm going to go for this one. Aha. Got a feeling I need to go up here to... oh, hang on. Let's see if there's some kind of gate mechanism up here. Because I'm not 100% about this. Looks like there is. Now then. Wonder where that gate control opened. I mean, there was the gate right the way back at the beginning of this level. But I don't fancy having to go all the way back there. So I'm hoping it was somewhere out here. Dunno. Might be. That's the tower I need to get to. No. So I can't see a gate here. How the hell did you miss me? I'll be back to you. Into the magma you go. Oh, ow, stop it. Oh, it did open that gate. Well, that was literally pointless because I don't need to go back to the Oblivion gates. Once I've closed the thing off. Oh, hang on. Don't think that this might not be the tower. Ooh. We'll soon know anyway. When we open this door. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, opening that gate then was just massively pointless. Yeah, put my shield up! Crying out loud. You put the shield up, I'm pulling the button. Crying out loud. Let's get this bloody thing turned off, blown up, shut down, whatever. And then Braviel can all think I'm great as well. Swing your sword! Good. Right. Now I'm pissed. And that's what happens when I'm pissed. Oh, I'm a journeyman in heavy armour. Can you wait until I finish the bloody combat first? Thank you. All you're fit for is running off until you get your mates to help you. Shut up. Right, this bloody thing done. I don't know why I've put my sword away. Oh, you set your mate on fire. You diplodocus head. Ooh, Flamosaurus. That contemptible creature. And another one bites the dust. Hey there, Xavius. How you doing? Oh, hell. So, Oblivion Gates is consigned to the dustbin of history. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now I've got to go and talk to the Count. Could have done without the explosion in my face then. Never mind. Leave lots of dead things behind. You can tell I've been through this area. Like the thing is, I just love the way, like, the one time in the game they say, "Yay, let's go through and help." They send the biggest bunch of brain donors out there who end up.
Something I can help you with.
Yeah, you can go and tidy up them things over there.
That Delphine Jen seems dangerous to me. She's very skilled, but I think she's reckless.
Delphine? Sounds like something out of Star Wars. Who's Delphine Jen?
Good day.
Yes, it is a good day. I haven't even leveled up in this playthrough yet. Have I got... Is that guard coming to give me an issue? You can wait.
Evening.
Yes, it is.
Well met.
You wish to... Yeah, it's very well met too. I'm not spending money on accommodation. That's for certain. Let's go to Castle Greyskull and see if any of the arseholes in here have still awake. Probably not. I'm not speaking to that guard again. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I need to. I was talking in the stream before. I need to do another. Look at the lazy sod. I think you mind if I sit on his little chair? I need to do more of those ramble videos. It's just often you don't really. Let's wait here for 7 hours. That's not a weird thing to do. Yeah, there's well, if you don't follow GOG on Twitch, GOG.com should have said. Is it .com? Hang on, let me have a look. No, it's just GOG.com on Twitch. That's a good place to start because they have a lot of streamers that do different types of thing. Different types of thing. I've had a problem speaking English. Yeah. That's a good place to start because they have a list on their Twitch page of all of their streamers, so you can actually see a full list. A lot of them will also stream on GOG or GOG, whichever way you say it, and you can get a flavour then. What the hell's going on here? Now you know what's going to happen if I get involved here. I'd have hit him or one of them and ended up in jail. Hans Blacknail was a thing. I'll steal that off him though. Hang on, let me just hit pause here for a sec. Yeah, I do follow a few off there. There's a guy called Darksaber2K. You'll see him on the list. He's very good. Kilgore Trout. You have to check the list because it's spelt with numbers and I think there's like an underscore between Kilgore and Trout. He's very good. He streams, if you live in Europe, he streams actually in the middle of the night because he's from Canada. He does a late night stream and he's really good. He's an older guy. He's in his 50s. He plays a lot of quite old retro games from the 90s, but he does play some newer games as well. But he's really good. He's really good. Those, and then there's another guy called The Weekend Slice. He's from Romania. He streams in English, but it's just where he is. He kind of streams more in European times in the sort of mid to late afternoons. He's really good as well. But you'll see these names on there. Some don't stream a lot on their channel. Let me come off that because that's a boring screen to look at. They don't always stream a lot on their own channels, but they will stream on GOG.
It was you that closed that Oblivion gate, wasn't it?
It was.
A brave thing to do.
It was just everyday work for me.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion gate that was threatening Breville. I will send my guard captain, Vieira Laris, to Bruma's aid.
So yeah, they are.
I've
Why is
sent
there still
Captain
something
Laris to
there?
Bruma. She is one of my best.
God, how did he
soldiers.
manage to do that? Did he just telepathically tell her? He never even moved. Alright, well that's done.
Yes, Count of Breville. Are you a foreigner?
Yeah, those are good. Those guys, like I say, there's a lot on there, so I only see a handful of them. And they add people all the time. It's not like a closed group. If you stream a lot, obviously you have to stream PC games because GOG is a PC game distributor. So if you want to stream under their banner and you stream PC games, you can speak to one of them there. I think she's called, I can't remember, 4,000. I've got the, yeah, all right, bastard. Don't kick me in the balls and then smile. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Some of them will host other streamers. It's kind of difficult to make recommendations because it really does depend on what kind of stream, what kind of games you like them to stream and stuff. I'm very limited because I can only stream off consoles because this laptop here is so old it's not even funny. I mean, I'll tell you how old it is. It's a dual core Pentium. You know, this thing arrived not long after Jesus, so there's no way I can do any of that. I can watch streams, but I can't stream off it, so I can't become part of the GOG team because I don't have the ability to stream their games. And yeah, you just contact one of them there who actually runs it. Is Outstar. She's actually part of GOG. She works for them. And they will then look at your channel, at these streams, and see whether you know they like what they see. I mean, if you're somebody that's like really aggressive and all that kind of thing, you won't get on there. But they seem to be quite laid back about it, to be honest, because they don't. Hang on, I'll just carry on playing because otherwise people will get bored. You know, they're not super strict. I mean, it's not like, oh, we forbid swearing and all of this. I think they just don't want any raving psychopaths. You know, people that are going to be attacking the people on the stream and stuff. But they are very good. I think they encourage you to be yourself on the street when you're streaming via their Twitch channel. They don't sort of say, well, you must be just this person now. Obviously, you have to stream games that are available on GOG as well, because that's kind of the whole point of their Twitch, is to basically promote the stuff that they sell. So that always helps. Right, what have we got left to do? But yeah, if you ever think of doing streaming, Zabius, go for it. That's what I mean. It's kind of difficult at first because, like, for me it was, oh god, am I going to be able to play games and talk? But especially when there's nobody watching the stream, that's kind of weird. And then you have to think, well, I've kind of got to keep trying to say something, because if people do drop in and it's just dead air and it's just the game streaming, some people don't want to do that. They want to hear somebody talk. So I just talk about the game. That's the biggest hurdle for me. But you just get used to it. Just rambles of crap, which is easy for me. That bit is easy for me. Yeah, if you do decide to, yeah, by all means let me know, and I'll drop in and watch. Like I say, it can seem a bit daunting at first because you're just thinking to yourself, well, I'm, you know, kind of just talking to myself. And I've been there with this. I know what it's like. But now my stream's lagging now. Now my stream decides to lag. Got a bit of a delay. But yeah, by all means, do it, you know, give it a try. Like, if you're unsure about yourself talking, just take one step at a time. Stream without comms. You might not get a lot of people watching, but it'll get you used to the idea of people just watching you stream a game. and then just do comms. That's what I did. The first few, I don't think I'll have to check back on my YouTube channel now. Actually, I might have done that. I have a habit of tending to just run into it blind, and then take a step back and then reevaluate. You wonder what would be good to stream. Right, here's the thing. Anything you want to play, stream. Don't think you've got to stream a certain type of game, because if it's a game that you don't particularly want to play, that's going to be an issue for you. Because if you get into it and you start getting people following you and watching you a lot, and you're playing something you don't want to play, you're not going to have a good time. Did I just save my game then? Hang on, I'm going to have to wait for my stream. There's an advantage here to my stream lagging a bit. Save. She can swing away. Yeah, I did. I saved my game. Alright, now she can have a medicine. Is that all? Oh, hang on. Oh, I'll sort it out in that place that I call Llewellyn, but it isn't Llewellyn, because that's the guy who plays Crichton in Red Dwarf and things. Yeah, play what you want to play. The one thing, like, I've noticed with a lot of the best streamers, they'll just play whatever they want to play and stream it. Like the guy I mentioned before, Kilgore Trout, he streams for 6 hours a night. He streams right the way through the night. It's incredible. And he's done longer before today, because some nights he streams on GOG and then he streams on his own channel. So he'll actually do between 8 and 9 hours. I'm not kidding you. I have gone to sleep watching him stream and woke up like 8 hours later, and he's like, well, say 6 to 8 hours later, and he's still going. I'm like, he's like a machine, but he streams what he wants to play. So his whole thing was, I'm going to be sat here playing this game anyway, so I might as well just stream it. Which is, for me, that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, that's it. Well, he's actually a guitar teacher. I think he's a musician, so he has a bit more flexibility with his hours and stuff. So that's how he's able to do that. But I mean, the principle's still the same, is in that he will stream a game he's gonna play anyway, and that's what I do. Like tonight, I was gonna play Oblivion, whether I stream or not. So it literally takes me like 5 minutes to set the stream up, to connect my headset to my Xbox One and all of that stuff. It's no real hassle. Sometimes I don't feel like doing it. Sometimes I'll stream a game and then I'll carry on playing it off the stream. Essentially because I might not want to play it. I only might want to play it for an hour or so. And I have been trying to keep my streams between an hour and a half and 2 hours. It varies. Some viewers are streaming games that people love to watch. Mega Man X-Bit. Sorry, mate, I couldn't see in there. Your bitrate is rather high for 720p, plus to get random buffers. Yeah, I think it's a problem, to be honest with you, with the Xbox One, because I don't get this problem with the PS4 Pro. And this problem seems to have occurred ever since Microsoft started pushing this mixer thing out there. I never had this issue before Mixer came into being on the dash. So, not being like a conspiracy theorist as such, but I think it's got something to do with that. I am limited as well in how I connect to the internet. I have to do wireless, which can cause a problem because you do get random drops in terms of the speed on a wireless, because it is what it is. I need to try to get the home plug things sorted, but I need in the house tested first, because I don't know how old the wiring is in this house, and some of those home plug devices don't work either at all or very well if you've got old wiring. So I have looked at trying to get some form of a wired connection to the router, because I'm on fibre optic and my upload as it stands at the moment is about 12 megabits per second, which is higher than a lot of other streamers I know that stream actually at 60 frames per second, but they're doing it over a wired connection. So yeah, my PS4's wireless, yeah, it is. But what I noticed when I got the Pro has an improved wireless card in than the standard PS4, and the Pro has a much wider selection in terms of what resolution and frames per second you can stream at than the standard PS4. So I think they stuck something better in. Yeah, at the moment I'm streaming this on an Xbox One, which is to say why I think you get the high bit rates and the buffering, because like I say, I never used to get this before Microsoft stuck this bloody mixer streaming thing on the Xbox One. Because if you go into streaming on the Xbox One now, by default, if you just click the little stream icon, by default it'll bring up Mixer. You have to specifically select Twitch, and I've just got the feeling that I get more issues with the Xbox One streaming than I do with the PS4, and that used to be the other way around. Yeah, there you go, 5 megabits per second. I've got over twice that. Mine should be absolutely rock solid, but like I say, I think it's a combination of the fact that I'm doing this wireless, which is not the best, and I acknowledge that, and also the fact that like I say, I see these issues happen more with the Xbox One, because I'm actually looking at the stream on a laptop, watching my own stream on a laptop myself, so I can see when it starts the buffering, and I can see when the picture starts going all 8-bit. That's it. Like I say, since they bought it, they had the thing that was Beam, and then they rebranded it as Mixer. I think they should have kept it as Beam, because Mixer doesn't sound right, really, to me. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I'm still going in the right direction somehow. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, ever since it was actually when they had Beam, it was still fine. Oh, for God's sake. Bastard. Yeah, when it was Beam, it was still fine, and then they did a dashboard update, and they changed it to Mixer. And ever since then... Ground fool. Get off. You peasant. You haven't even got anything worth nicking. I was making a point somewhere along there, wasn't I? Yeah, ever since they switched it up to Mixer, it's Twitch hasn't been the same on the Xbox One, is what I'm saying. And that might be just being conspiratorial, but it just seemed ironic that the two things coincided. But again, like I say, I also have a wireless connection, so if they've gimped Twitch just a little bit, it might be enough for it to be a pain in the arse more than normal. but yeah. Oh, yeah. You made the point earlier on about viewers buy streaming games that people have to watch. Other times, the streamers network can get viewers. That's absolutely right as well, Xavius. If you saw that point there, that Mega Man X-Bit made, that's also very true, because if people that get signed up to GOG get a huge, if they become a GOG streamer, they tend to get a big influx of viewers because they're part of that. And also, like, some people, I can guarantee there'll be a glut of people tomorrow who'll be streaming on their Xbox Ones Forza 7, and I'm not going to try and stream that tomorrow, because that thing is just going to be hammered. The quest I'm on, Mega Man, is the thing where I've got to close the Oblivion gates. That one, Allies for Bruma. I had planned on getting this all done by the end of this stream, but I instead ended up on a magical mystery tour, so I think I'll probably be doing this one, if I ever get to Bruma, that is. If I ever figure out how to use the map, I'll probably be doing the Llewellyn one. Yeah, the networking thing is interesting. There are different ones out there as well. There are some, like, one thing you need to understand, Xavius, by the way, if you go and sign up to somebody's Twitch stream, now this varies from streamer to streamer, the one thing you have to be careful of is don't go on there and say, hey guys, I stream too, check out my channel. There are a lot of Twitch streamers will really show their ass over that, and will probably delete your message, or they'll have a bot on there that will do that, or a moderator will shut you down, and they can get quite stroppy about that. Some don't mind. I personally wouldn't mind, because I don't do this for a living. I do this for the shits and giggles of it, really. But there are some out there that are trying to build up a following in order to do it. The general etiquette, there's a weird looking Oblivion game. The general etiquette usually is to just not mention the fact, unless, like I say, they let you do it. Now, there are some Twitch streamers out there that run streams specifically for you to give yourself a shout out, or to have other channels shouted out. Yeah, that's it, Mega Man. They view it as you trying to lure viewers away, and there are people out there that do that. So you have to just be a bit careful, Xavius, and that. Not, don't just assume that everybody, it's all a big, like, one happy family kind of thing. Yeah, I'm sure you have. I nearly made that mistake for someone. Is that my horse? Is that my horse? No. Right, God for that. Yeah, I nearly made that. A guy was streaming again, and I typed up the message, oh, I've just finished streaming this myself, it's really good, and was about to hit enter, or click the button on the chat thing to send it, and I was like, whoa, that was... He probably wouldn't have been bothered, but some people would be like, yeah, well, great, well, why don't you go back on your own channel and stream it then? It's, I don't see it happen often, but some people might just go, just say, hey, come on, be fair. The people are people, aren't they? Some people are pretty easygoing, and others can turn into the Incredible Hulk on you. No, I'm not giving you money, because you're just going to spend it on cigarettes and alcohol. Yeah, that is true, and at the time that's probably why I didn't really think anything of it, but I just caught myself, because it's... I don't know. I just prefer to keep a low profile. Like, how I look at it is, if a streamer is like, there's a way of doing it actually. If you want a really easy way of letting people know that you stream, host the person's stream. That's a one way of doing it, because there's very few streamers will be pissed if you host their stream for them. That is one way of doing it. Yeah. That tends to be what I see, because then it's like people know that you stream, but you're streaming their stream, so they're getting the traffic.
What can I do?
And it's like a compromise thing. I don't know. I just sit on people's stream and message now and then. I try and keep myself out of trouble.
Hello.
I can land myself in trouble very, very easily without pissing somebody off in a stream. What time is it? Oh, really? It's not even 7 o'clock, guys. Come on. What's going on here? You, what's going on here? Yeah, you're all lazy.
Guard stays inside the city walls for the duration of the crisis. Count Caro's orders. We're not going to risk another Kvatch here.
Yeah. Typically 9 AM. They knock off early and arrive late. I'm just going to be weird again. Is there a place? There is a place for me to be weird again. I'll drive them all mad. 7:45, 8:40. I'll just do 15. Probably take me way over, but who cares? It'll be in the daytime. Put my feet up on the table for the night. Get all the guards all hot under the collar. There we go, that'll do. Well, what have we here?
What can I do for you?
The hell, how old are you? You're old enough to be the Countess?
Leowyn stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
Yeah.
Leowyn
So what,
stands
do you want me to do something? You're gonna
You mean
ask
the
me to
Holy
do
Hermit
something?
of Anvil?
Yeah, I don't need
Coral
that.
appears to be clean, prosperous, and well-ordered. Countess...
Yeah, whatever. So, do you actually want me to shut
Take
the
care.
Oblivion Gate? Are you going to... do I need to speak to you? Do you have somebody else? Where's your dad?
Hi there.
So you managed to not ask me to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually it was hey, I said it, Dad. It was funny. The guy, in fact, he was killed on his stream. He used the face mod, and he had some other mod for lighting, and those two mods clashed, and it was so funny because they looked even worse than like this Xbox 360 faces. Their faces were just like that. Looks like it's really over illuminated. It was about 5 times brighter than that. It was insane. Right. Well, where is he? Is he in the pub? Is he him? No, he's not him. Where is he? You.
Marius
Where have you
by
been?
the grace of the Nine,
That's her dad. That's not her husband.
but
Something strange is going on in this
perhaps
place.
you would like to do a service for County Leowyn.
Yes.
Is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing.
That's
to
not
help
her
us.
husband, that's her
Before
dad.
this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders.
We've got a vampire in Skingrad, and we've got some kind of weird sex cult in
I don't have any men to
Leowyn.
Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Yeah, I think that was the whole lighting and everything was was hilariously bad. Like, it was almost like they were glowing sort of from the inside. Oh, I don't want to buy a house.
Our only hope.
Yeah, shut up. Right.
Bye.
Do you know, a penny for shutting these Oblivion gates? I think that is awful. If only I was a mercenary. Can I get out this way? Well, actually, I probably can, but... yeah, I can. There we go. Do you know what? Actually, looking at that guy's face... God, my stream is so far behind. I'm still talking to that guy. His face looks better on the stream than it does in the game that I'm playing on my television. So actually, I'm going to save, because I've not done that, I don't think, for a while. No, that one. 2054, yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Right. Here we go again. This is the third one today. And then when I close this, I'm going to call it a day, a night, or even. So my luck will be, this is going to take about an hour. Stop that. Look, stop killing horses. It really pisses me off. You contemptuous bastards. Where are you? Sniffle. Come on then, let's be up in here. Right, so I shall now go through the gate. Oh yeah, the sigil stones. It's always worth doing it for this. What's your horse? Oh, my sword's broke. No, don't want that. No. Just wait a second while I get myself another weapon out. Right, so you dealt with. Missed. Oh, this looks like the other one that was a giant pain in the arse. Is this actually a carbon copy of the one from before? I think it is, you know. Oh. Actually, that wasn't too bad if I remember. No, it's not actually, because the... How does this always happen? Right, hang on. Need to do something here, first of all. Tell you what. Take that. Use some of this weak crap as well while I'm at it. Where is it? Alright, that'll do for that. And... all my stuff fixed. My armor skills increased. Again. Alright. And... what have I equipped? It's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is with doing things like more sort of alchemy or thingy type based characters. I know what, I think it's a hangover from when I used to play Warhammer and all of that kind of stuff, the fantasy roleplay stuff, and being a character like that, it was so boring to play as. Like, it was useful, but it was utterly shit. when you were a character that really couldn't do combat that well. Because you just used to have to let everybody else runs in and fights the orcs, and you're stood in the background like occasionally resurrecting or healing people, or you know, I'll throw this herb at an orc and see if it has an allergic reaction. That's a giant exaggeration, of course, but that's how it always felt. I hated being a bloody magic user, and that's sort of followed through since then. That's actually worked to my disadvantage, by the way, when I've been playing Arena, because I've basically gone with a character in there that has no magic ability at all, and I just die so often because I can't heal myself without resting, and obviously you can't rest if there's enemies about. So trying to play through Elder Scrolls Arena without being a caster of any description is the definition of balls difficult. Ha. Take them. Don't want his skin. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a run as a. Hang on a second. What class? Stop firing at me a sec. Do you know, I can't even remember what. I'm an Imperial. That. There we go. That's my character, and I think I'm like the world's worst assassin in Arena. The thing I like about being a warrior class in this is I can just run along and beat everything up, mostly, not all of the time. Though I did give a couple of Minotaurs a right good smacking earlier, which was nice. Have I just gone back the way I've come? Hang on, map. Map? Not that one, that one. What are you? The hate tunnels. I want the hate tunnels, don't I? I don't, or do I? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, go all Leroy Jenkins. That's fun. I'm going the right way. I'm sure I should be going to the hate tunnel. Yeah, I'm not. Or have I? Hang on. No, I have gone the right way. This is correct, because that's where I need to get. You can stop the fireballs. So I'm on the other side of that thing now. Yeah, just beat things up like that. But, seeing this, I can heal myself. Now imagine trying to do this without being able to heal. I just thought every class in... Because like I say, I only started playing Elder Scrolls from... Well, I actually played this first, then played Morrowind, then Skyrim. I always just assumed that every class you could make them magical and or have certain magic abilities, but I can't. Hello, Boiler? B-Boller. Hello there. Yeah, I just assumed that I could. But apparently my assassin says not a caster in Arena, so I don't get to heal myself without sleep or resting, and so I get beat up very frequently. And there's nothing more embarrassing than getting beaten up by a bloody rat in that game that you didn't see. and you've got one sliver of health left, and you go around the corner, and next thing you know, you're face down in the dirt, getting your belongings half-inched by a rat. That's how that works. This. Funny you should say that. There you go. With an appropriate name for an Imperial. Considering everybody else has got silly names, it was either that or Biggest Dickus, and I didn't think it would go too well. Sewer rats. Yeah. Yeah, the early stream of me playing this game at the beginning was entertaining, to say the least. Don't you... No. Oh, where's the door? It should be just there. Don't make me have to keep opening up all of the rubbish things. Don't like doing that. Alright, that was a bit over elaborate. Where's the woody door gone? I'm sure it was easier than this before. Yes, I am a big Bethesda fan. I like the I mean, they have a lot of quirks, one which I'm probably about to fall victim to in a minute. I'm sure I'm going to end up in that. I am going to end up in that lava, aren't I? Shit. Yeah, I mean, you get wonderful things like, oh look, that rock there isn't attached to anything. But by and large, I mean, Bethesda now stretch beyond just RPGs, and considering I absolutely love Doom and Wolfenstein, then those are the guys that are pumping them out the door at the moment, so I like that stuff. But yeah, I do like their... Oh crap, what have I done here? What? This isn't right. I've somehow screwed myself here, haven't I? You know? Oh shit. No, because it goes too steep. Yeah. Sadly for me, I'm actually old enough to remember Wolfenstein 3D. That was, in fact, no. I actually go even further back than that. There was actually Castle Wolfenstein was a game that came out. Well, I had this game, and I will actually do a video of it if I can ever remember. My athletic skill is increased, but not enough to get up this bloody rock. Get up! I've screwed myself in the head here, haven't I? Can I fast travel? Is there any way of fast travelling in here? I don't think there is there? No, not that. That. See, I want to be round here. Can I fast? No. Shit. So you need to get back round here and go this way. I know what I've done wrong. Yeah, I do agree with you there, B-Baller. The business practices. I mean, when Wolfenstein The New Order and the Old Blood came out, there was no messing with silly DLC, any of that kind of crap. No crappy microtransactions, none of that. So I'm keeping a very close eye on what's going to happen with the new game, because if they start all that garbage, I'm going to be really annoyed, because the game doesn't lend itself to that. I am screwed. When did I last save? Load. Oh, might be lucky. But yeah, you know, the thing is, so many of these AAA studios now are doing all of these bad practices, and it's so so unnecessary. Like, I've always said this about the games industry of late. It's chasing... You need to stop shooting me while I'm talking, tower thing. It's chasing after pennies. Like, they're shaking you down for the pennies when the dollars are right there in front of them on the table. It doesn't make sense. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you being such a bunch of idiots over content, or over sort of penny pinching almost, when you don't actually need to? When, you know, the simple thing really is just make a good game and you'll make money. Like, this whole idea that games companies selling millions and millions of copies of games can't make money. They say, oh, we don't make money. They do. What they omit from that sentiment is we don't make enough money. They just want to make more. Like, every game they treat almost as if it's the end of the world. Sorry, I just remember what I did wrong. I think I needed to open that on that. And last time I think I went to one of these towers and did that. I think that's what I did wrong. But yeah, for shit's sake, how the bloody hell. Well, do you know what, Mega Man? That is exactly what I've been doing. Like, take Destiny 2. I didn't get that. I didn't get the original Destiny when it come out. I got the Taken King pack that come out, and I think I paid about 30 quid for it when it come out. I didn't pay full price or anything like that, and I enjoyed it, and I put about 60 hours in it, finished it, and then I knew it was an online only game, so it's got a finite life cycle, and I traded it. Should I play a game? Well, yeah, that's the thing, people. I mean, you're not wrong in that. They seem to be what people want to play as well. What is that doing? But game companies, to me, it's like they know that the conventional AAA market is dying, and so every big budget release, every big AAA game that they're releasing, they're acting as if that one is the last one they're ever going to do, and they have to milk the ever-loving shit out of it. And the irony of that attitude is that is exactly why they are going to the dogs, because nobody in their right mind is going to continue to keep paying for all of this. Like, you get in this situation now where they're actually smaller. What are you doing? Actually, smaller companies coming out now with games that look as impressive as those AAA games. What's the name of that game that with the Ninja Theory, they did the oh, for shit's sake, is it Sonora or something like Hell something, Sonora's Sacrifice or something like that? Actually looks just as good, if not better, as a lot of AAA games out there. I love doing this. Fairly well. Dead anyway. I didn't kill him. He was already dead. But yeah, they have that whole business of it looked as good, if not better, than a lot of AAA games that I've seen come out this year, and it was half the price, and it was just a complete game, you know. And that there was no bullshit with it. it was what it was. Yeah. This is what I did wrong before. I remember now. Why am I moving so damn slow? Are you messing with me? You messing with me, scamp? Don't mess with me, scamp. But yeah, I can't ever get my head around the idea. The way that the AAA place is going right about now, that they're not killing themselves. And then they blame the gamers. It's like, gamers demand we put these things in. It's like, no. Cost of game development is so high. Well, here's the thing. Stop wazzing millions and millions of pounds on advertising when you're advertising games on TV by getting people like Robert Downey Jr. to advertise your game who charges you $1 million just for getting head that morning. Don't pay people that. Stop like making commercials with really expensive CGI pre-rendered footage which costs a hell of a lot of money to make to look like it does. Stop beating me up. I'm stuck on something. What the bloody hell am I stuck on? What? I'm stuck on you. Oh, thanks, you freed me. Oh, I was over encumbered, that was what was wrong. Oh no, you didn't just do that. Oh, you are really in a world of shit, scamp. Right. No more than that. Yeah, I'm getting Forza 7 tomorrow. I'm not playing Forza 7 tomorrow. I'm getting the game tomorrow. I'm going to install the game tomorrow. And I'm going to also download the day one patch tomorrow. And I reckon that that day one patch is probably going to be somewhere in the region of huge to ginormous. Like today, the day one patches for games today make me wonder if they ever actually put the frigging game on the disc, because they're that big. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm sure somebody posted a picture up on Twitter that the day one patch for Forza 7, I'm sure the patch was over 30 gig. Now, bearing in mind that the Xbox One X isn't out, so it isn't the 4K patch, because Microsoft said you don't download the 4K resolution patch unless you've got an Xbox One X. It won't download to save people obviously having to download stuff that they don't want or not going to use. So bearing in mind it's not that. He's desperate to get at me over there, isn't he, that chap? What in the bloody hell are you downloading? They're big. That's the thing I don't get. Am I over encumbered again? They need to stop doing this lot over encumbering me. Yeah, do you know what, B-Boiler? I absolutely agree with you there. I'm all about that, going back to PC. I was the late 90s till about 2004, so about 6-7 year period. I had consoles, but I was chiefly gaming on PC. Like on 2 occasions, I had a pretty high spec. Well, actually, they weren't pretty. They were, for the day, they were very high spec gaming PCs. And I don't know. The last one I got, I think, was in 2003, 2004, and that I got a Pentium 4. What do they keep hitting me with? What the bloody hell was the graphics card? I think it was a GeForce FX. I think it was a 5900 Ultra or something like that. It basically like ran everything. Never had a problem running a game. I could max games out. And then of course the dual cores come out, and that essentially rendered that computer about as much use as a fart in an astronaut suit. And I was like, yeah, I'm going back to consoles for a bit. Because I bought a HD TV, and I was like, back then, the HD TV that cost me 900 quid. No, 50, it was 5,900. Yeah, well, it is ancient, because it's about 14, 15 years old now, but back then, that was like hot shit, that thing. And I had the Ultra one. Came in this great box, really nice box it come in. I've still got it. Well, I've still got that XP PC. I've not fired it up for a few years though, so I'll probably explode if I put power to it. But how much does a good gaming PC cost? I will let you know when I eventually get one. It depends what you define as good, I suppose. And also if you're prepared to build the thing yourself. Like, you can get parts really cheap. Yeah, $500. Yeah, you can get, if you don't mind building the things. See, I worked back in the late 90s when I had, well, that one was a Pentium 2 350 that I had. Back in the sort of mid to late, well, 98 I got that. And I had a 16 megabyte Voodoo Banshee card in it, which was great. And then I got the TNT Ultra 32 megabyte, which was miles better colour to it. Then I actually upgraded the process, or upgraded the thing itself to a P3 750. I kept everything else, I just upgraded that. But yeah, that was it back then, and I say I went from that then to my Pentium 4. That was a 3.2 gig processor in that. And hang on 1 second, I'm getting annoyed by these imps and getting a fireball in my butthole from the goddamn thing over there. Yeah. It was all good fun. I actually was going through, because I've still got quite a lot of those games still on the CD-ROM. I was going through some of them and I was like, I feel really upset now. Because I got like my two, where the bloody hell am I supposed to go? You need to stop hitting me with that thing for a second. While I'm figuring, I thought we'd discuss this, there we go. What was it? Yeah. I say, I mean, I've not really looked heavily into it, but I have heard that the AMD was that the Threadripper. Just trying to talk about PCs here, goddamn Daedra bastard. But yeah, if you don't, from what I understand, I mean, as going back to what I was saying originally, I worked for a company that did build PCs. It wasn't strictly speaking my department, but I was more on the admin side of the business, but I did spend most of my time in the workshop building PCs with the engineers and playing Quake, which is probably, or Quake 2 actually, which was probably why the business went under at the time, because most of us were gamers that worked there and we didn't really work doing what we should be doing. We just asked about playing video games. But yeah, so I'm pretty comfortable and confident when it comes to building PCs, because like the ones today are a lot easier to build than they were back then. Holy shit, some of the stuff that could go wrong building a PC back then was laughable. You had to be quite careful, but they're a lot more simple now. So I'm told. I've not built one for years. Stop attacking me while I'm checking chat. You're gonna lose, astronaut. Yeah, you fell. You're dead. But yeah, when it comes to the point where I'm gonna get back onto the bandwagon with PCs and building PCs, I'll be researching the living hell out of it. My problem is I do that much research that by the time I've settled on the thing that I'm gonna get, it's out of date. Something else has come along. And there goes Oblivion Gate. Ebola, I swear, once you've, particularly the PCs today, because you have such a colossal library of games to choose from, once you've done that, consoles will seem like, they'll just seem like a toy. They'll seem like a Fisher-Price toy. And I'm not, I'm a console gamer, but having done both, when I went into PC gaming, as say in the late 90s, my PlayStation was used for games that I could only ever get on the PlayStation. So just PlayStation exclusive stuff. The rest of the time, I just got everything on PC. There was no comparison. Like, you would like Tomb Raider is a great case in point. I actually had that on the PlayStation before I got a gaming rig, and I loved the hell out of it. When I got that on PC, I never touched the PlayStation version again. It was like, why would I want to play that? It's a joke. There was just no comparison at all, like graphically and what have you. It was just superior. The only thing I would have said back then was the sound on the PC, for some reason, in the original Tomb Raider when it came out, wasn't as good as the PlayStation version. But that was about it. Ah, I missed that point. Sorry there, Mega Man. Yeah, I should have saved before it. Oh well, I'll remember that for the next one. Yeah, consoles are becoming pointless. What's the point? The point of consoles in the past was ease and convenience. You traded horsepower by the fact that, on average, you could get a game up and running while PC owners was still trying to, fart ass about with the settings. Now, you're downloading patches which invariably are bigger, and there's no huge benefit to it. But yeah, what was that? Console's great for two reasons. Games are developed for consoles, no need to get new PC parts, worry about your parts, exclusivity. In this case, it's the PS4. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I would never not have a console. For the very reason you mentioned there are a hell of a lot of really good exclusives. I mean, I love Bloodborne. So to the hell happened then? So to not be able to play that, it would, I would hate that, to have not been able to play Bloodborne. But on like the flip side of the coin, you pay more for games on console because of the stupid fact that Sony and Microsoft take a cut of every single game that's sold on the consoles. So they are invariably £10 in the UK, certainly can be £10 more expensive to buy a game on console than PC. And if you've got a really decent PC gaming rig, look at this. Stop. Give me that. It'll make the console games look really arse, in my opinion. And the best thing is, like, for a game like this on PC, you've got the mod scene, which is really the area which I think the PC excels. There he is. Oh, man.
Something I can help you with.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Mega Man, that was something I stand. Like, it seemed that they were going
Hello.
for
Hi there.
horsepower this generation. You know, that they were like, we're going to put, 8 gig of DDR5 RAM in the PS4. Like you say, put decent using, and then the CPUs were just like, yeah, well, we'll stick a CPU in there as well. It's like, why do that? And then mid-cycle, lazy bastards again, mid-console cycle, they've refreshed them and beefed them up. B-Boiler, probably not for new games. I mean, look, there's always a way. I'm never going to say that there isn't always a way, but probably not, because a lot of the games these days, especially exclusive games, require you to connect to the internet, and you've got the whole issue with patches as well. Like I say, my view is a lot of these patches are designed purposefully as a way of bit of DRM. So the fastest way to get your ass kicked is to probably do that. But like you just said there, you do have PlayStation now as well.
With the Oblivion gate,
Yeah, you got to be careful, because a lot of the games require an online connection, and if you do anything dodgy, it's like a red flag up at their end. Like they've been bricking consoles for being modded to run copied games and stuff, and they ban people's accounts and stuff like that, like give them permabans. Right, so I have done this quest. You know what I'm going to do before I call it a night? She actually responded yes, said, you know what I'm going to do? Wow, psychic amongst us. Do you know what? I'm gonna put this right out there right now. I have never played a Persona game ever. Yeah, I know they are really outstanding games, but I've never played one. Never played one. Yeah, that Mega Man, that's a really good point, and what you've done there, you've answered sort of a query of mine that I've been having, is why do we get texture popping on the PS4 and Xbox One? Because that to me is ludicrous. I was playing F1 2017 on the PS4 Pro, and until they patched that game, I was having some of the most horrific texture popping. Well, actually, sometimes the textures didn't even pop in. And I'm sat thinking, why is this happening? And why is it bad? Oh yeah, Megan, I'm going to come back and do other quests at the moment, because I'm wrapping it up for the night. I'm just fast travelling back to where I come from. Yeah, B-Boiler, I'm that's one thing for me. I do like physical copies, but what I will say, and I've always been a big physical copy person myself, but what I will... No, I don't want to do that one, I want to do that one. OG, it's DRM free, so once you've even connected to the internet to play, just download the whole computer. It's not like sense. Yeah, I've been a big physical game collector as well, but I've just got to accept the fact that that type of ways it's on its way out. I was reading an article today that said the physical sales of FIFA 2018 are down 25%. And that's not because the game sold less, it's because more people are downloading it on the consoles. It's physical media is a dying thing, unfortunately, because people just don't want to leave the house. They like the convenience of just being able to click a button and wait for it to, because a lot of the games as well, you can pre-download, so you pre-download the game the day before, well, not long before launch, and just simply log in and start playing. That just seems to be the path that a lot of people are going down now, and I don't like it, but unfortunately it's the way that it's gone. No. What's this in here? What's it here? Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, I've been on Steam since since Half-Life 2 launched. Oh my god, I would say this right now, anybody that complains, and I mean this with all the will in the world, anybody complains about downloading games now. I got Half-Life 2 the day it come out. I had to create my Steam account the very same day. It took 2 hours to download the Steam client on my computer. It then proceeded to take... Bear in mind I had the physical disc of Half-Life 2 that only had, I think, half the game on the disc, and the rest of it you had to download off Steam. It took about 8 hours. The whole thing took 10 hours to do. That is an experience I never once have to go through again. So I've actually had a Steam account since 2004. I'm like one of the very, very early Steam users. And Jesus Christ, how it works now, as bad as it can be now, it's like super slick compared to how it was that night. That was horrific. Never want to do that again. Alright. Seems to have picked up a lot of stuff. Do you know the collector's editions on PC these days? Is it right that they don't actually have the game in it? They just have the code and you download the game, but you get all of the stuff that you would get, like all of the box statues and all of the other special stuff. What time is it? It's time for me to get... Oh, hang on. Yeah, always check B-Boiler though. Does it actually have the game? Because sometimes you buy the special edition and then you don't actually have the physical game with it. That's starting to happen on some consoles games as well, which is pissing off a lot of people, because when they get the game, they get the box set, it just comes with a code to download the game. It does not include in the actual disc for the game in there. So I don't know how that works on PC, but I know that's happened for a few games on console. I think We Happy Few, I think that's got a special edition box set, but without the game. Yeah, I just got the standard edition of Halo 5. Because I like to get the disc. But when I got my Xbox One, it was the one that came with the Master Chief Collection, and that was just a code. It was just a piece of card inside the Xbox One box with a code on for the game. But I managed to pick up a second-hand copy of the Master Chief Collection cheap about 6 months. No, that's a lie. It was months ago, and so I've actually got the physical copy, because the bloody download for that was enormous. Because it was, well, it's four Halo games, and they'd been updated. Halo 2 had been completely remastered, so it was colossal, the download. It was a fucking nightmare.
Please continue.
Oh, it's just buffered again, hasn't it? I'm near the end of my stream now anyway.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Get rid of them. Need some money back. Ah, right. I'm so, because I just stream directly off the console. I don't stream through a computer and stuff. I don't really see a lot of the ins and outs of things that are going on like that, because you don't get any feedback back, by the way, when you're streaming off the console. My feedback is I have a little blue bar at the bottom that tells me how long I've been streaming for, how many people are watching, that my microphone is connected and my camera isn't, and that's it. I wouldn't even see any of these messages that have been going on in my stream unless I had my laptop open, and if I touch my laptop, that's likely to blow up at the moment, so that's not an exaggeration either. Yep, 8 people, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Someday, I'll stream like a pro, and that'll be when I have a decent PC. Right, I've sold all that stuff. Oh, hang on, I can get rid of that.
Thank you. Come again.
Alright, strange one. You too. Now, and make you laugh now. Talking of stripped down smartphones, I'm still using a bloody 4. Jesus Christ, that thing's amazing.
Greetings to help an old beggar.
Never thought of doing a donation for the PC. Oh no. I wouldn't. For starters, I don't think what I do is good enough. I do this for fun. I do this for shits and giggles. I know some people do streams where they sort of, I won't say e-begging because I think that's unfair, because some people do it for a living, and I respect that. That's fine. But me, no. I just do this for the hell of it. If I started to do this stuff like game stuff like that or became reliant on it for income, which is tantamount to the same thing as doing it for a living, I'd start to hate it, and that's not what I want to do. Years ago, I thought of going into the games industry, and I mean a long time ago, to make a living out of gaming, and then I thought, well, I enjoy doing it, so why do it? Because if I start to hate it, then it's like a hobby, isn't it? Yeah, I could, but I don't know. I do things my own way. You know, I just like to do the whole thing. I'm self-reliant in that sense. But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it's like everything that I get, I pay for myself in a way. I mean, I got my PS4 Pro. I basically sold a stack load of old games that I wasn't playing anymore, and sold my other PS4 to a family member, and just pulled together the money and went and bought it. So that's how I've always run. I mean, I do have, I don't like to talk about it too much, but I do have an iMac that, no, I couldn't sell that to somebody because it's just a heaping pile of shit now. But, you know, there are things I could sell to finance the parts to build a PC. I probably actually could afford to buy quite a lot of it myself. The only areas I would probably struggle, because I'm such a pain in the arse when it comes to this, would be the graphics card. Like, I cannot have a graphics card, and this is just my own mental state with it. I can't have a graphics card if I know that there's one that's just £50 or £60 more, that's just out of my reach, but is so much better. I have to go for that one. I can't compromise, you know. Yeah, I work for my stuff too. I will always find a way where I'm not basically reliant on somebody else. But on that note, I'm going to let me hit pause again. On that note, I am going to bring this stream to an end. So I've been going for 3 hours. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. No, I've always been like that. It's the same with the television. It's why I ended up paying £900 for a TV. When the HD TVs first come out, when I had a budget of 800, because I saw the Samsung one that looked better and was the one I really wanted to plug my Xbox 360 into, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, sod it. So that's my problem. I never come in under budget on something. I always come in over budget, and I justify it by saying, but I got the one that I really wanted at the end of the day. So that's the problem I always have. And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night on this. This has been a lot of fun. Actually, stream's gone quite quick. Always does when you got people to chat with in chat. So thanks very much, guys, for coming in and watching. It's been a blast, and I'll probably be back on. I'll be back on again this week. Don't think I'll be streaming this though, and I probably won't be streaming Forza 7 unless I have a mental. Might do a bit more of the Division. Might do some more Prey actually on the PS4. I've not played that for a bit. I was liking that. I'm definitely not doing any more Ghost Recon. I know that much, that's for sure. God, that game's gonna make me go mad. It's gonna get me banned off Twitch playing that on the live streams. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you all later.